I feel like my creativity has run out, so I'm going to try to master my other decks to get better at them. So I'm not wasting time on trying to find anything new or coming up with different decks. So um, I got some interesting replays for you guys. Uh, so I've been using different decks, trying out different builds of monarchs, and this one especially was a really weird one with shadows and all of that stuff. So um, it was a pretty close game, but yeah, the uh, monarchs that I like to play that are not the new monarchs are Testalos and like Mobius and Caius. They're still very good. I just really like them, and yeah, uh, getting back to the drawing board of new decks or something like that. I just am really like fed up with how everything is, and would really like to find something that's just that works for me. But until that time, I'm just gonna uh, let my creativity rest and um, concentrate more on like my older decks of like return deck and my heretics to master them so that I can just get better at them. So yeah, here you can see I just didn't have that great of a draw, but this deck also was just like whatever, you know, with using the monarchs as uh, attributes for like the shadows. But yeah, here I just quit. So because I had no chance anymore. But here I played with my heretics. I think this is the dragon build, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I have two heretic dragon of Asar in here, and the opponent played a really interesting machina gimmick puppet deck. An interesting extra deck, but he could have won, but I don't know why he didn't. But yeah, I messed up here, and this is why I just have to play with my deck, even though I get somehow just fed up if I keep on, I don't know, winning and losing, and just um, playing with the same deck over and over again is just tiring, you know. But you just have to do it if you want to get better at it. So here I messed up a bit, and I should have um, special summoned with the Niptet a level 1 um, Flamer Guard to then special summon a Light Pulsar, banishing whichever Heretic and Odd Eyes, to then make the Michael, setting the Wing Beat, targeting Machina Fortress, banishing it, having then Michael, Red Eyes, and Saber Eyes, and then just with Michael and Red Eyes make Flare Metal and have enough damage on board to, you know, win the game. But because I just misplayed, I did the following: went for a protective play, so to speak, with Azure Eyes, and so I protected all of my dragons, but it really didn't work out because you see he destroyed my Wing Beat, and so yeah, it wasn't of course enough to finish him off. But yeah, the next card that I'm going to draw was Flimmer card, but he could have won here, and I really don't know why he didn't. His deck was a really nice idea, and this is the part why this replay was saved. I like really couldn't believe like how useful Azure Eyes is, but he made Gigantic Castle here, and like should have destroyed Azure Eyes and yeah, Saber Eyes, and with that I would be left with the lone charger and didn't have to, you see how I went then banish and um, big guy, and yeah, he could have beat me, but I don't know. I don't know why he didn't attack over Azurize, because Azurize can be destroyed by battle, and Gigantic Castle has 100 over. So yeah, I also been trying some Atlanteans with just the updated version, because I just put more time into it. And here I like messed up really badly, because this hand was really perfect, and like the dude didn't do anything. And I had double dragoons, but I just messed up so badly. But I don't remember how. I don't know, like, what did I do that just didn't amount to an OTK. So if you guys somehow can explain it to me, but yeah, it was really really bad. But yeah, he Veilered Megalo, but still get the effect of Atlantean Prince, going for damage, and then I just made Gaius. I don't really know what the dude was playing, like some sort of a synchro. No, it was a nice Gallus Starbase, like OTK. This Gallus is like really interesting when you mill and everything. Yeah, but he quit out. So here's a win against, like, this is the impossible comeback. Like, I played against Blue Eyes, and I played my Burning Abyss Monarchs that are just somehow good now. I really don't get it, but they just somehow gotten better. I really haven't changed anything apart from maybe a third tenacity, and yeah, I also changed afterwards. It's a 41 now card deck, because I need the third Prime Monarch, and I changed out a second Farfa for Barbar. So the extra deck also stays the same, just the main deck, those two cards, but the replay is really nice how everything went. But yeah, I just ended here because I didn't want to give him any more cards. Really didn't care. I had Stormfort, I had Farfa and everything, but yeah, he had Storming Mirror Force, which was interesting why he didn't use it. And the Chaos Max Dragon is just brutal. When he gets out, you just don't want monsters in defense position, because you're going to get OTK'd. So from that point, he had 2 back row, of course, Rippling Mirror Force. I used Stormforce, banish one of the back row, attack. He didn't use the Rippling Mirror Force. Then it just ended. And so he got, of course, Manju. I really don't get with 2 things in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is milling and ritual monsters, because it's just too random for me, the only ritual monsters that were good are Necros, and they're just dead because they're limited and everything. But yeah, see, Terror Top and have a small engine of Terror Top, just more special summons and everything. I had to mill here because I needed to get another Stormforth into my hand. So this is the correct play. I couldn't use Stormforth again, but I needed to do this play, because when you use Stormforth, you can't XYZ summon. So now that I milled Erebus, which I have 3 of in my deck, thank God, Erebus got himself back from my hand. I did some damage to this guy with Nightmare Shark, detach Pendeity, get back Caius. Here I messed up badly because I didn't search with tenacity. I don't know why I didn't search, but how I get out of this deck, out of this game is amazing. Thank God I banished, the Rippling Mirror Force. If not, I would be done. So he gets himself 2 blue eyes, shows the alternate one, attacks for massive amounts of damage. For I don't know why I didn't banish Manju, but yeah, whatever. And here's how I beat him, and like it was really amazing. I get the Aether back, special summon both Burning Abyss monsters, Aether into Erebus, Tachyon, Dark Matter, and it's exactly game 26 and another K, and he's done. Like, I don't know, the dude had a really nice extra deck and everything, but yeah. I have a Monarch variant with artifacts, and of course the Prime Monarch. This is what I'm playing right now. Just some different variant, because you can you know, XYZ with the artifacts and use them for tribute summon and all that. So this is a different variant. If you guys wanna look at this and just try it out, or something like that. But I'm gonna stop with the different variants of Monarchs and everything, and just concentrate on like getting better at my heretics and everything, because I'm just trying to drain out my creativity into nothing. Isn't that great, you know? Of course, I'm gonna still play with the Blackwing rank 7s, but until then, I just hope that I'm gonna get back, not my creativity, but just get back into it, like, and find something that is going to, you know, make me happy, or just, you know, it's gonna be the next deck that I wanna really build in real life, like I did with my return deck. So that's gonna be it for this time, and thanks for watching.